his heart hammering his chest. Baleshwar showed himself to the door and jumped off the still moving train. As he landed on the ground, a burst of pain shot in his ankle, but there was no real damage. He got up to find part of his old rubber slipper so torn off as a result of his fall. But Baleshwar started to sprint back between the tracks as his train picked up speed again and disappeared. Showed means pushed. Okay, showed means pushed. His heart hammering his chest. He showed himself to the door. That means he jumped off the moving train, uncaring of his ankle that he had hurt. Okay, while jumping down, ran backward between the tracks to find Roma sprawling by the track. Okay, he jumped from the moving train and he began to run between the tracks to find Roma sprawling by the track. And sprawling is lie stretched. 6th paragraph. Baleshwar was so far away from Roma, he couldn't see her. I hope I'm not too late. I hope I'm not too late. Means did not find Roma Talreja. He was worried. Okay. After running for several minutes, he found her sprawled by the side of the tracks. Sprawled means lie stretched. After running for some minutes, he found her lying near the track. Behenji, aap theek hai? He asked, but there was no response and no help in right. Means he couldn't find anyone there. They were alone somewhere between two stations, that is 5 kilometers apart in Thane district, which borders Mumbai. I think you all understood. He jumps from the moving train, uncaring of his ankle that he had hurt. Okay, ran backward between the tracks to find Roma. Okay, after running for several minutes, he found her lying next to the track, and she finds that there is no response and there was no one around that place to help them. They were alone between the two stations, that is 5 kilometers apart in Thane districts. 7th paragraph. Baleshwar could see blood flowing out of a gash. Gash means deep cut. Okay, he saw the blood flowing out of a gash from a deep cut behind the young woman's head. Okay, he found blood flowing out of a deep cut from the young woman's head. Saying a silent prayer, he lifted her. He lifted the 5-foot field to 50-kilometer Roma gingerly, nervously, and made his way across the track. He lifted her, and made his way across the track, looking out for trains and searching for a way out. Crossing through some shrubbery and followed the direction of the sound until he found the road. My sister is injured, he implored. Implored means begged, requested. Motorist who drove by. I think you all understood. He lifted her and he crossed the shrubbery and he looked up, looking out for trains, searching for a way out, and he implored, he begged everyone there to help him. Please help me to take the girl to a hospital, but no one stopped. 8th paragraph. That morning, on December 10th, 2010, so this event had happened on December 10th, 2010. Roma Talreja arrived at the call center bright and early. So on that day, Roma Talreja started her work, going to call center. She is a BCom graduate from Pune and she had been working there for 2 years. As a call center executive, she was working there for 2 years. She loved her job and talking and connecting new customers. She loved talking with the customers and connecting the customers and making a new friends. After work, she went to the cafeteria where she and her friends joked, laughed and made plans for the weekend. Then, heading home alone after her shift, Roma was looking forward to have supper with her parents and brother and a long phone chat with her fiance Vijay. Okay, actually this paragraph it tells what happened on that particular day, the incident that is on December 10th, 2010. It is a Friday. Okay, it was the event that was happened on that day. Actually, she was in this paragraph they have given about her. It says that she is a BCom graduate and she is a call center executive and she was working there for 2 years and she loved her job. And that day, after work, she went to the cafeteria. She had with her friends, she joked, laughed, and made plans for the weekend. And she also had a plan to go for a supper, having a supper with her parents and brother, and have a long phone chat with her fiance. Okay. Next paragraph it tells about the details of Baleshwar Mishra. Okay, Baleshwar Mishra he has a very different story. The lanky youngster, lanky means tall and thin youngster from Mirzapur, UP. So he is from Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. He is an unemployed, doesn't have a job. High school dropout, you know that he did not complete his course. That means the one who withdraw from the course is called as with school. Maybe it might have not completed as a school. Okay, so he is unemployed, high school dropout, and who had recently come to Mumbai. Okay, and was living with his 2 elder brothers, and he had come in search of job. Okay, and proved fruitless. When he failed to find the job, okay, he was treading water. Treading water means finding no progress. Means he had come to Mumbai to find a job, finding that no hope. Treading water means making no progress. He decided to go back to his place. Okay, he has spent his days with a friend, grabbed lunch, watching a movie. As Baleshwar boarded the train home, he pondered over his future, he explored his future, but all he could now think of was saving a stranger's life. I think you all understood. 8th paragraph, 9th paragraph tells us about Roma Talreja and Baleshwar Mishra. 8th paragraph says about Roma Talreja. It says that she is a BCom graduate and she is working in the call center. That means as a call center executive for 2 years. She loved her job. She was talking and connecting the customers, made a new friends, and after the work she went to cafeteria. They had a talk. She had a talk with her friends. They enjoyed and even planned for weekend, and she also planned to have supper with her parents, okay, and talk with her fiance. And 9th paragraph says about Baleshwar Mishra. He is unemployed. He is from Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh, and he is high school dropout, and he had come to Mumbai, okay, to search a job, and he was living with his 2 brothers and spent his time in enjoying with their friends, grabbing lunch and watching the movie. Later, when he find no hope of finding the job, he boarded the train to go back to his place, but all of a sudden he found this incident, and now he could now think of saving a stranger's life. 10th paragraph. Innumerable motorists drove by. Means is electing Roma Talreja. Everybody are seeing him, but nobody had stopped and tried to come forward to help him. Innumerable motorists drove by, some even slowing down to see the young man struggling to hold a blood-covered woman in his arms. Just then, he had begun to lose hope. A tempo truck pulled over and its driver, a middle-aged man who spoke Gujarati, stepped out. Okay, so he is holding Roma Taleja and nobody had showed him any kind of mercy and tried to help him. Okay, at that time where he had lost his hope, a tempo truck driver is a Gujarati person who spoke Gujarati. He is a person middle-aged man who spoke Gujarati. He pulled over. That means he stopped his vehicle. Tempo. Okay, tempo truck pulled over. That means driver. Tempo truck pulled over. That means he stopped. Okay, and he had come forward to help Baleshwar Mishra. Understood? Okay, tempo truck driver who spoke Gujarati had stopped him and had come forward to help Baleshwar Mishra. 11th paragraph. Help me, help me. Baleshwar pleaded, begged, and the man helped Baleshwar lay Roma down in the back of his truck. Baleshwar was quickly telling the driver what had happened when a traffic policeman arrived. Take the girl to Airoli, suggested the cop. There is a hospital there, but Baleshwar disagreed. Airoli was at least 10 kilometers away. Okay. Baleshwar pleaded, and the man means that tempo truck driver, a middle-aged man who spoke Gujarati, he helped Baleshwar. He laid Roma Tandreja in his truck. Okay, and when Baleshwar was telling him what had happened, a traffic policeman arrived and suggested them take the girl to Airoli, to a place. Airoli is a place. Okay, traffic policeman suggested Baleshwar Mishra to take the girl to Airoli, but he refused. But Baleshwar disagreed because Airoli was 10 kilometers away. Okay, 12th paragraph. There is a closer place I know of, said Baleshwar. Okay, traffic policeman suggested Baleshwar to take the girl to Airoli, but he disagreed and said that there is a place nearby, so he would take her. Okay, 10 minutes later, they arrived at a small hospital where nurses helped take the young woman in. But as the facility lacked personnel and equipment, the on-duty physician wasn't able to do more than giving basic first aid. He advised that she be moved on a nearby hospital. So Baleshwar Mishra, he disagreed, traffic policeman, and he took her to a nearby hospital. Nearby hospital, they took her inside, and since that hospital did not have sufficient personnel staff and equipment, the on-duty physician suggested to take the girl, okay, to a nearby hospital. Okay, they were not able to do more than giving the first aid, and they advised Baleshwar to take to a nearby hospital. 13th paragraph. Baleshwar and the driver had no choice. They had to move her back into the truck once again. They had to move from that hospital, so they have to take her by the truck. When the vehicle lurched, when the vehicle moved, okay, forward, Roma stirred. That means she opened her eyes. Okay, within that second, Baleshwar Mishra, he asked her name. What's your name? Okay, who was with her in the back of the truck? As the vehicle made a lurch, that is moved, she fluttered her eyes. Within that minute, Baleshwar became very smart and he asked her name. Okay, she Roma, she managed to grind out. So she managed to say her name as Roma. Whom can I call? He asked. Baleshwar Mishra asked her whom should he call, fearing that she would black out once again. That means she may black out once again. That means she may become unconscious. Okay. So within that second, she had a conscious and he became very smart and he asked her what is her name and whom should he call. Okay. My brother, she responded, saying that to call her brother, Dinesh. Okay, brother name is Dinesh. Slowly giving him Dinesh's cell phone number, Baleshwar memorized it and watched as Roma's eyes soon lost focus and rolled back into the darkness. Once again she fell unconscious. Okay, so from Roma Taleja he was able to know what is her name and